question. I know we all love our freedom, and so I think we'll start with you, Ms. McManus. If you wouldn't mind to define this 10th Amendment and what the Georgia House of Representatives can do to protect Georgia from federal intrusion.
Is that okay? The 10th Amendment is actually allows states to basically opt out of federal regulation that's overbearing, that's inconsistent with the state. An example would be some of the things that have happened in California, where the federal government actually has imposed laws concerning, the use of medical marijuana, and the state has come back and said, no, we want to have that. So that's an example of it. I do think that the 10th Amendment is something that the legislature shouldn't turn their backs on. I mean, it's something that's there, but it's a slippery slope too. We have to be very careful. You can't just go opt out of everything.
Mr. Wright?
I agree. The 10th Amendment is, like every other amendment, needs to be supported. I believe in the Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and as a good Republican, want to do everything possible. So opting out of any of that is not going to be productive for any of us.
Mr. Dutton?
I love the 10th Amendment. It's one of my favorites. It says that all things not mentioned in the Constitution are reserved for the states and for the people. And that is something that has really got lost in why our federal government has got such a big monstrosity. Because the people, the government, even the Supreme Court have kind of turned their back on the 10th Amendment. Government works best when it's local. The state of Georgia knows better what's for the state of Georgia than the people in Washington, and even the people in Forsyth County know what's better for them locally. I'm a big believer in the 10th Amendment. To give you an example, on the school board, we had some money that could have come our way for construction related to the Obama stimulus money, where there was all kinds of strings and federal strings attached. Look what the federal government does is they try to control the states with money and by programs and tell them how to spend Medicare and all these things. It's not the right way to do it. Republicans believe in limited government, believe in local government. I love the 10th Amendment. I wish our Attorney General Baker, who really kind of sits in his office and plays solitaire, would just do something sometimes and fight some of these things. I know our insurance commissioners are talking about working to opt out of Obamacare. That's exactly the kind of thing the 10th Amendment was designed to stop, and I would love to do that.
Thank you. If you would like an additional minute, maybe additional remarks?
Yes, please. In some instances, of course, the 10th Amendment is appropriate, and it is something that we should use. I too was disappointed that Attorney General Baker chose not to bring the suit against the Obama administration over the health care bill. And I agree that all government should be local. The government closest to the people is the better.
Thank you, and I do like saying your name, Mr. Wright.
I appreciate that. I wasn't too disappointed in the Attorney General decision because I had hoped that would help eliminate him, and we can get a Republican into the Attorney General's seat that then would help us take on the Obama health care plan. Again, with all states having the local ability, the 10th Amendment is a big one, I think also for homeschooling. Gives the states the rights and makes the decision local, because I think homeschooling is a growing alternative, and the traditional schooling, while amazingly important, 10th Amendment helps protect homeschoolers and to advance. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're already rid of Mr. Baker. He's not running for re-election. I believe he's running for governor against Mr. Barnes, and will probably get eliminated there. Right now the Supreme Court is at about a 5-4 sort of states' right positions, and we have the Tea Party movement. We have more states' right, more feeling in the public right now that the people will take over their government again. We need to capture this spirit. We need to promote it. We need to do stuff at the Georgia level, which acts to reassert our independence as the state of Georgia and the independence of the people. We need to capture this momentum while the iron is hot, so to speak. And before Obama, good grief, appoint some other person to the Supreme Court to replace one of the 5 conservative justices. Because right now, that's the only thing holding us out from the federal government pretty much taking over everything. Thanks.
Thank you.